Hello and welcome to York News, a brief look at what's new and what's happening in York County. I'm Gail Whitaker. Coming up on this edition of York News,
hopefully to get you active in preventing a fall for yourself.
Time is almost up to register for the Senior Safety Summit.
Regular meeting, the York County Board of Supervisors to order.
Up first, the Board of Supervisors held its meeting on Tuesday, October 4th. At the meeting, the board discussed the county's efforts to comply with the EPA regulations concerning total maximum daily load compliance process, which is a program concerning the Chesapeake Bay. Following that discussion, the board approved the consent calendar that contained minutes from a previous meeting of the board, the acceptance and appropriation of a grant award from the Virginia Department of Motor Vehicles for transportation safety projects, and the declaration of the board's intent to reimburse itself from the proceeds of one or more tax-exempt financings for certain expenditures made and or to be made in connection with the undergrounding of utilities during the Route 17 widening project. There was one item under new business. The board approved the county's legislative program for 2012. The next meeting of the Board of Supervisors is scheduled for Tuesday, October 18th at 6 p.m. in the boardroom of York Hall. There are two public hearings on the agenda. In the first public hearing, the board will receive comment on a request to amend conditions of approval for the previously approved Cherry Tree Villas planned development to be located at the intersection of Duncan Drive and Fillmore Drive on the north side of the Cheatham Annex Rail Spur. And in the second public hearing item, citizens are invited to speak on a proposed ordinance to delete York County Code Section 1-17 and amend York County Code Section 16-8 relating to the application for a concealed weapons permit to provide that fingerprinting is not required for the renewal of a concealed weapons permit to bring it into conformance with the Code of Virginia. Public hearings begin at 7 p.m. For more information about the Board of Supervisors meetings, call the County Administrator's Office at 890-3320. The Board's complete agenda, including all supporting materials, is also available on the county's website at www.yorkcounty.gov. Board of Supervisors meetings are retelecast on WYCG TV on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 11 a.m., 7 p.m., and 11 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday at 3 p.m. Programs scheduled for 6 p.m. on the board's meeting dates will be preempted by the live meeting.
The problem is the EPA as the elephant in the room.
Meetings are also available both live and on demand on the web. WYCG TV programming on the web may be reached by logging on to the county's website and then selecting WYCG on the homepage.
Falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again.
Yorktown Market Days extended its hours on Saturday, October 8th to celebrate autumn with a fall festival.
Just bring it to room temperature, sear it on both sides.
In addition to the usual market items and displays, the fall festival added children's activities, hay rides, a pumpkin patch and hay maze, live entertainment, and chef demonstrations. The next Market Days will be held Saturday, November 12th from 8 a.m. to noon. For more information about Market Days, call 890-3500 or visit www.visityorktown.org.
Trick-or-treat!
This year's hours for trick-or-treating will be dusk to 8 p.m. on Halloween, Monday, October 31st. Children aged 12 and under may trick-or-treat and should be accompanied by an adult. Residents are asked to turn on porch lights to identify homes that wish to receive trick-or-treaters. Here are some helpful tips for a safe Halloween. Use makeup instead of masks. Make sure costumes and shoes fit properly. Purchase flame-resistant or flame-retardant costumes. If you can, purchase a bright-colored costume that is easier to see at night. Carry a flashlight or light stick and attach glow-in-the-dark items or reflective tape to costumes. Avoid houses where the porch light is off. Do not allow children to accept unwrapped candy or fruit, and check all treats before allowing children to eat them. Keep children away from candles and other flame sources. Additional tips are available from the Department of Fire and Life Safety at 890-3600.
The bank's not going to call you for that. They already have it. Even if there was some sort of security breach, they have all your information.
The Peninsula Seniors and Law Enforcement Together Council will conduct its annual Senior Safety Summit at Northside Christian Church in Yorktown on Wednesday, October 26, from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. A variety of speakers will be presenting topics of interest to senior citizens, including frauds and scams that target seniors, government benefits to safely keep seniors in their homes, warning signs of financial exploitation, and more. The day will begin with a free Shred It event from 7:30 to 8:30 a.m. in the church parking lot. Bring old papers and mail to shred and lessen your chance of becoming a victim of fraud. Registration fee for this safety summit is $6. Lunch is provided. Deadline to register is Monday, October 17th. For more information on registration and payment, call 595-9037. And finally, York County offices, libraries, York-Poquoson Social Services, and the administrative offices of the Waste Management Center will be closed on Wednesday, October 19th, in observance of Yorktown Day, the anniversary of the victory at Yorktown. The courts and Virginia Cooperative Extension will be open. Collection of garbage and recyclables will not be affected by the holiday. For more information, please call 890-3300. That's all for this edition of York News. Please join us on October 26th for the next edition of York News. Until then, thanks for watching.